Weather coverage you can count on with Chief Meteorologist Taylor Knust and the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network.
Well, we haven't seen any storms just yet, but the wind has certainly picked up out there over the past several hours. Strongest indicator right now with a 38-mile-per-hour gust reported most recently in Huntsville. 30-mile-per-hour gusts and over 30 miles per hour in Coleman, as well as Muscle Shoals at the moment. Wind advisory is going to be in place through the night tonight and for the first half of the day Saturday, expiring at 1 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Here's a look at the Way 31 Skycam network. Temperatures still quite warm in the low to mid 70s, so we have that warm, fairly muggy air still in place, and it's going to stick around tonight, and that is one of the reasons that we will continue to have a threat for severe storms, even though it is going to be late in the night. We currently have one severe thunderstorm warning in northern parts of Wayne County, Tennessee. The heart of the storm, the biggest threat for the storm, is actually clearing out of Wayne County right now. So though this warning is in effect until 10:45, the worst of the storm is going to be clearing out of that county pretty soon. The rest of us on the Way 31 Storm Tracker Early Warning Radar Network, not much rain to be found at this moment. It's been a fairly quiet evening so far. We're hoping we can get away without any severe weather late tonight, but do not let your guard down. There is still a threat for severe storms in the matter of a few hours. So this is a massive storm system that's affected much of the country. In fact, on the backside of it, it's producing blizzard conditions across the upper Midwest. We are on the warm side of the storm, which means we are in the threat for severe weather. Now, the storms that could potentially affect us late tonight are still well to our west, near the Mississippi River. It's going to take at least a couple more hours for those to reach North Alabama, but they are expected to hold together and eventually should head our way. We have a tornado watch right now in effect for the Shoals region into Tennessee. There is a possibility that will eventually be extended to the rest of our area, but we're probably going to have to wait a little bit for those storms to arrive before the Storm Prediction Center goes ahead and issues that watch. We have a new timeline. It's been pushed back a little bit later in the night for the Shoals, midnight to 3 a.m. I still think the potential for damaging straight-line winds and potentially strong tornadoes is still there for the Shoals region. There is still that level 4 out of 5 risk in place for far northwest Alabama. Most of us along I-65 in Huntsville still in the level 3 out of 5 risk. Timeline 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. for those damaging straight-line winds and possible tornadoes. And for Sand Mountain, timeline is 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. Again, straight-line winds and a brief tornado or two is possible. The threat will begin to drop as it approaches northeast Alabama. So our general thinking hasn't changed. It's just the timing has changed and been pushed back a couple of hours. Let's show you what that looks like on future radar. That approaching line should finally reach northwest Alabama between midnight and 1 a.m. So that's going to be the initial time we'll have to start watching out for severe weather around the Shoals. Gradually, it moves to the east, approaching I-65 in Limestone County near 2 a.m., getting to Huntsville between 2 and 3 a.m. Once we get to about 4 a.m., that's when it's going to start affecting Gunnersville, Fort Payne, down toward Coleman. And then by 5 or 6 a.m., we should see that severe threat wrap up for North Alabama, leading to a much quieter day on Saturday. Those of you in mobile or more manufactured homes, you still have time to make a plan to take shelter somewhere else overnight tonight. If you have a friend or family member that has a sturdier home, it wouldn't be a bad idea to spend the night there or make plans to take shelter in a community shelter before those storms arrive late tonight. A disproportionate amount of tornado fatalities occur in mobile and manufactured homes. I just want you folks to be safe overnight tonight. We're going to be dry throughout the weekend, still windy on Saturday, but highs in the mid-70s, falling back to highs near 70 on Sunday. And then the active weather is going to return next week. We're talking scattered showers possible early on Monday, a stray storm or two possible Tuesday, and then I think our best chance at severe weather next week could return by next Wednesday.